And one of the other topics is the Republicans now say, you know what, given the fact that the president is in the last year of his term, we should go ahead and invoke the Thurmond rule, named for Strom Thurmond, who objected to LBJ nominating Abe Fortas to the Supreme Court. Back then, the saying was that you should never put somebody up for a lifetime appointment in the last 6 months of a president's term. Now it has been expanded to about a year. It is not universally accepted. However, the Republicans seem to be adamant. You know what? If he brings somebody up and he says he will, they won't vote on him.
Yeah, and so we just heard in Kristen Fisher's report there that Ted Cruz said he would filibuster. Well, Senator Chuck Schumer was on ABC, one of the Sunday shows yesterday, and says that this is not fair that Republicans would want to do this. But then we've got something to show you on the other side. Listen to this first.
You know, the Constitution, Ted Cruz holds the Constitution when he walks through the halls of Congress. Let him show me the clause that says the president's only president for 3 years. This kind of obstructionism isn't going to last. And, you know, we Democrats didn't do this.
Obstructionism isn't going to last, and we Democrats didn't do this. Well, we do have the tape from 2007 when Senator Schumer said this.
We should not confirm any Bush nominee to the Supreme Court except in extraordinary circumstances.
Well, is this one of those extraordinary circumstances? He didn't have that opportunity. He didn't want another Alito and another Roberts. That was his worry. So in the big picture, the Democrats are going to be pushing straight ahead to try to get this nomination up. They're going to put somebody up there right away. The president's going to make it his personal cottage industry over the next 12 months. You know what I think the result's going to be? I think it's going to increase the amount of people who show up to vote by about 25%, because they're going to realize not only you're voting for the next president, you're voting for the balance in the Supreme Court.
And in the meantime, more divisiveness within the country.
Absolutely. I mean, keep in mind, politics aside, this was a guy who died. And yet, from the apparently intolerant left, take a look at some of the tweets out there about given the death of Mr. Scalia, and look at all these trends right here. And then you got tweets from people who said things like, can Clarence Thomas be next? Fingers crossed, Clarence Thomas is next. Somebody should stand next to Clarence Thomas at Scalia's funeral and whisper, your turn. So as you can see in the Twitterverse, there are a number of people out there who would like the only African-American on the Supreme Court to die quickly.
Right. What is this world coming to? When I saw that, I thought, this has got to be some sick joke. Who does that?
What I thought was so cool in looking back at his life, I had no idea he had these great relationships with other liberals on the bench, from Kagan to Ruth Bader Ginsburg. They used to hang out, choose to hang out with each other afterwards. So to show you can disagree vehemently in every fiber of your body, but that's just politics. Right. It is, put that aside, we can be friends.